Hello, my name is Luke. I'm the creator of Sixex, and what we have here is an uncompleted Sixex puzzle with no hints given. It might look intimidating, but we're going to go through this step by step, and I'll show you how it can be done. Okay, so let's get started. If you've never played Sixex before, basically, we start with a 4x4 grid, and the numbers 1 through 10 will be filled into the grid, each one used only one time. So that leaves 6 boxes open, so these boxes will be filled in with an X. In the corners of each box, you'll see 2 clues. The clue in the upper right-hand corner will tell you how many of the bordering boxes contain numbers. So there's a 2 in this corner, so 2 of these 3 boxes will contain numbers and 1 will contain an X. In the upper left-hand corner, this shows you the sum of all the bordering numbers. So 2 of these will be numbers, and their sum total will be 9. Okay, so let's get started. Looking at this, we know that only one of these boxes here contains a number, and it's going to be a 9. The other 2 will be X's. So we can fill in these 3 boxes like so. So this tells us that each of these boxes is either a 9 or an X. This clue tells us that D2 must be bordered by 4 numbers. So this have to be numbers, and then one of these 2 boxes will be the 9. Therefore, C4 must be an X. Also, D1 is already bordered by 2 numbers, so D2 is going to be an X as well. D3 must be by 3 numbers, so there's 1, this one has to be a number, and then C3 has to be a number, which is going to be 9. And since the clues from D4 have been fulfilled, we know that D3 has an X. The clues from D1 tell us that C1 plus C2 is equal to 11. So then we look at D2, and these 4 numbers together are going to equal 22. So 11 plus 9 is 20, so then that leaves this open. So logically, 22 minus 20 is going to be 2. So D1 is going to be 2. C4 must be bordered by 3 numbers, so either B3 or B4 is going to contain a number. One's going to be an X. And looking at A4, it needs 2 numbers, and one of them will be here, so the other is going to be an A3. That'll be a number. A1 is going to be by 2 numbers, and they can't be here and here, otherwise there'd be problems with A2. So we know that one of these is going to be a number and one's going to be an X. Therefore, A2 is going to contain a number. Now, A2 is bordered by 2 numbers here, and then one of them will be here. So B3 is going to be an X, and since A4 needs to be by 2 numbers, the other will be in B4. C3 is already bordered by 3 numbers. Therefore, B2 is going to be an X, and then B1 is going to be a number. Now we'll look at these 2 clues. B2 needs to be by 6 numbers, and it's already by 6, so A1 is going to be an X. Looking at this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, needs 1 more number to be bordered. So A4 is going to be a number. We know that C1 plus C2 together is going to equal 11. And then we look at B1. Has 3 numbers equal 16. So these are 11. So this other bordering number must be 5. Then if we look at A1, if this is 5, this must be 4. So that can equal 9. A2 needs to have a sum of 7, so we got 4 here. So this one has to be 3. And then, so this one can equal 11. B4 is going to be an 8. Okay. Looking at these two clues, B4 needs a sum of 19, so we have a total of 12 here. So to fill it in, this is going to be a 7. Looking at C4 needs a sum of 23, so we got 17 here. So then D4 is going to be a 6. And finally, D3 needs a sum of 25. We have 15 here. So this is going to be 10. And then C1 is just going to be 1 by default. Okay. All right, so we got the puzzle completed. Yay. Okay. So I think Sixex is a pretty fun game, and I hope that this tutorial has shed some light for how to play it. If you're interested, you can visit sixexgames.com, and we have some free collections there that you can download. Also, if you have an Android device, search Sixex in the Google Play Store. That's Sixex, and you can download and play our free app there. I think that's about it. See you guys later. Peace.